Oh, you've got to laugh. You've got to laugh in this game. You go live, right, and there's about 5 or 6 people come on, then you get up to about 20, and then you keep it hanging on, and then suddenly everybody's gone. It's funny, so there's nobody. Oh, there's one person there. I wonder who that is. One person's on. It's fantastic. Better take my mask off. I don't need that outside here, do I? It's freezing cold. I don't need a mask on. Let's get rid of these signs on here as well. This is a bit of an update on our Christmas number one, our hashtag Xmas number one update. Why don't we just stick that along the bottom and people know what the hell's going on, won't they? If I put that on there like that and scroll that, is that going to work? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's professional, isn't it? Right, so I want to update you on what's going on. We were here yesterday at First Primary in Birmingham with David Shakeshaft, amazing head teacher. And he has sent me today loads and loads of videos for our hashtag our Xmas number one. So I want to tell you really very quickly what this is all about. So you may remember when we were at Parklands Primary last week, we built this cardboard Tracy Island Mars Base Camp one thing out of cardboard, full size in the playground. Don't know if I can get that up a bit bigger, get the size. Yeah, that's better. So that's how big it was, absolutely massive. And we had a model rocket, and that's the rocket. At the end of this live stream, I might show you the video of that being launched. It was off the scale, really, really cool. And it's all part of the Aim High 20 festival. Hashtag Aim High 20, because we've got to help our kids aim not just high but higher in life, right? And all of us, we've all got to do this, and that's why I walk around in a high-vis jacket, look like an absolute prat. Because if I'm not afraid to fail, how can we expect our kids to be afraid to fail? If I am afraid, whatever, you get the logic. So basically, that's what it's all about. It's inspiring our kids to aim not just high but higher than high. Now, I don't know about you, but I was quite looking forward to a bit of Wham this Christmas. And Ed Finch, I haven't heard a Wham song yet, right? So I am hashtag Whamageddon, number one, the king. But I was a bit cheesed off. I'd always look forward to a bit of Pogues, I must admit. And I've got to say, I was a little bit cheesed off when she rocks up. She rocks up at number one. Can you believe it? It's, what, 10 years old, that song? And they get it into number one just because she's on some Disney Apple TV thing. Whatever, not a bad tune, but come on, can we not try harder? Is the music industry really that dead? We've got no fresh music. So what we've decided is that we are going to push her off. So get rid of it. I should do that again. Should we do that a bit better? Oh, that should have just, well, didn't it? Well, I thought I had a transition on that for that to fly off, not to worry. That's not very good, is it? I'm not going to change it because I might lose some of the viewers. Oh, somebody there. Let's see, and we've got to put a shout out. Who's there? Who's all this sort of almost trolls? Or have you got any friends here? Oh, blimey, that's quite big. No, I put my glasses on. Where did I put my glasses? That's quite a big number. Is that a 6 or is that an 8? That's not bad, blimey. Anybody out there who's not a troll? So basically, we got rid of Mariah Carey. For those, we do that again. So Mariah Carey, go away. It's not working quite properly, is it? So basically, we've got this. Oh, have I gone too far ahead now? I've gone too far. No, I haven't. Click, 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 or whatever. Okay, so Mariah Carey, got rid of her because we are doing the song "Coming from the Cold." Fantastic song, and it's basically going to be hashtag our number one. So we are going to make it a number one, and here's the plan. We are going to ask you to sing a selfie. So you've just got to get your phone, hold it in front of you and sing the song "Come On In From the Cold." You'll be glad to know we've done a karaoke version. So the idea is you put that on your laptop, you hold the phone in front of you and you sing, and you kind of just keep looking down to the words. If you're a rubbish singer, don't worry, because we don't want rubbish singers on it, so we won't use your vocal. You know, but we want pictures of people who are showing that they care, because this is about a very special bloke, or two actually. It's about these two chaps here. Here is Boff Wally. He had a band called Chumbawamba in the 90s. He had it for 30 years. Socially conscious songs. He did that song, I Get Knocked Down, But I Get Up Again, Tub Thumping. That was him, yeah. So they did quite well with that. Global number one everywhere except Britain, obviously, because we're a bit chippy over here. And the other bloke there, Chris Dyson, is the head teacher at Parklands Primary. So every year, Chris Dyson has a thing called the Xmas Eve party, where he gets loads of food and Santas and one Santa, loads of reindeers, presents, and gives it to all the community. And this year he couldn't because of COVID. But the point is, he does it every year. It's brilliant. 800 people off the Seacroft estate come into his school. And what with Marcus Rashford and free school dinners and all the fuss about that, well, not fuss, this is very, very important. This is, you know, people being fed. I mean, it's just frightening. Radio 4 this morning, there was a lady on there from Plymouth who hadn't eaten for 3 days at some point recently. And she's got teenage boys, and so she's feeding them. And she says that she hopes they will leave her some scraps to eat. This is the country. UNESCO yesterday announced that they're sending food parcels to families in Southwark in London, like 5 miles away from here. It's utterly shocking. And I know you agree, and I know you believe that, and blah, blah, blah. So here we are, that's what we're doing. So Come On In From the Cold. It's about people like Chris Dyson, brave school leaders, grafting all year in our schools, providing meals, presents, and somewhere hot for their families at Christmas. So basically, that's what this is all about. And this is the song that Boff has given us the rights to use. He's got a thing called the Commoners Choir, Come On In From the Cold. And this is where we're at now. So we've been very, very grateful. We've had the vocal from an amazing lady called Rachel Raw. There's Rachel. Beautiful voice. But we're a bit worried that this might be intimidating people. So we want all sorts of people in here. There you go. Prince of Wales School down in Dorset. Gary Spracken there. Fantastic effort. What an effort. Good job. And we want you to be part of this. We want you to sing a selfie or mime a selfie, whatever you want to do. Some kids there from First Primary in Birmingham. Fantastic. Just wonderful. Get involved. Download the lyrics, download the video, and do it. There you go, there's Rachel again. Who's she got on with her now? Lovely little lad there singing along. You know, it's just brilliant. So we want you to be part of this. Chris Dyson, an utter legend. He was a hero of the week last year in a newspaper. The Guardian picked up on him, Sky Sports, everybody. Utter legend. So what we want to do is grab your phone, sing a selfie, just like this mum. Here's Claire from Preston with her little boy. Hang on, who's that? Hang on, whoa. I told you not to include this. We used this the first night. I'm not having me on all the time. I'm stopping this. Sorry, Rachel. I'm stopping it. I'm not having it. I told you to take us out. I don't want us in it. It's rubbish. I've got a rubbish voice. Well, we've got to encourage people to risk it, aim high, and not fear failure. Okay, right. Well, it's not getting in the final edit on Top of the Pops next week. I'll tell you now. So that's where we're at with this. We are getting rid of Mariah Carey. Well, that worked then. We'll do that again. We are getting rid of Mariah Carey. We are getting rid of Mariah Carey, and we're going to hashtag sing, hashtag Come On In From the Cold. We're going to hashtag make it our number one, and I want you to sing a selfie. Now, here's how it's going to work. this is about as crazy as it gets, right? Aiming to be number one. Every year, Simon Cowell has a 3-month plan. He starts his Britain's Got Talent or whatever his thing is, and he starts it Saturday, sells all the ads around it, knowing he'll get Christmas number one and absolutely rinse it. So basically tapping into the creativity talent in the country, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Flake Fleet Primary, love what you do, brilliant work. But that's the way the business works. Now we want to subvert that. We're art activists. We want to put a message out there to show some solidarity for our schools and the great work they do. We want number one. To get number one, you need between 50 and 100,000 sales at Christmas, and that's sales. Yeah, sales, not downloads, sales, because 1,000 downloads count for one sale. So that means 100 million downloads, does it? 100,000, yeah, blimey. You'd have to have 100 million downloads to get number one. Now, we haven't got time for that. We've got about 3 days because we need to get the single out on Monday. So the plan is that people will pay for it. Now, there's a shock horror. Shock horror, pay for music, 99 pence. We're going to stick it on iTunes and places like that, whatever. And that 99 pence times 100,000 or 50,000, with 50,000 pounds or 100,000 pounds, and we're going to give that to the Trussell Trust, who are the charity that provide food banks and support for the homeless at Christmas. Well, not just Christmas, all year round, because people are hungry and homeless at other times. And it's pretty unpleasant being cold and hungry, or hot and hungry even in the summer. So great work, we're going to support that. Now, those of you who are thinking out there, hang on, I thought Apple kept half the money off iTunes. Well, we'll see about that, shall we? Shall we ask them if they'll donate that to our fund if we make a bit of noise and make a bit of fuss? Shall we give it a go? Do you think Apple should put another £50,000 in their cash mountain on the Bahamas, wherever they've got their cash mountain? Now, this is not class war, don't get me wrong. I'm not a crazy hardcore lefty. I'm certainly not a hardcore right-wing traditionalist either. I'm trying to be in the middle of the road and get on with everybody. And I think I've just fallen out with Apple, haven't I? And do I look like I care? Not particularly. So that's what we're doing. Next week, we're going to bring the song out and we are going to get it in the chart. So what you've got to do is go to our website, somewhere on the website, steamco.org.uk. It's quite a long URL, but we'll stick it in the Twitter. It's in the Twitter now, actually. It's in the Twitter, just down there, up there, wherever you need to go. Get your phone, download the karaoke version or play it on YouTube in front of you. Hold the phone in front of you like this so you can see the words over it and sing it. You know, it's pretty easy, even if you only do the chorus. Because Rachel's holding it together. We've got the Commoners Choir underneath it. All we need is some videos to show that somebody cares. That somebody cares about our kids. That somebody cares about families who are hungry and cold. And are prepared to stand up and do something about it and just make some noise. And maybe Marcus Rashford, maybe he'll retweet it. I don't know. I wouldn't say I don't care, because I would love that support, because I want a number one. I got a DM off a bloke the other night who actually got a number one in 2009, I think it was, by literally subverting the charts in this way. So let's give it a go, shall we? Shall we give it a go? I went to First Primary 2 years ago, no, not 2 years ago, a year ago, right during the election. The day before the election, the day of the election, and the day after the election, not for party political messages, but for a policy message to say, when you vote, hashtag think about our kids. I think it was something like that. Vote for our kids, hashtag vote for our kids. And I said, I want to rent a big video screen to put some messages out there, because a year before that, I got a massive screen in a school playground in Bradford, where Jimmy Rotherham had just been shortlisted for the best teacher in the world for £1 million. Brilliant, love Jimmy. So I put a shout out to try and raise, I think I needed about 10 grand or something for this, and we tried to get the money. And the first day I got about 20 quid. So I had to take my telly into school on a little trolley. The second day I got 400. And I actually managed to blag a video screen on the side of a truck from a company called Elenex. Who used to make rubbish computers as far as I'm concerned, but they now make video screens and they're like massive and outdoor retail. So big up yourself, Nick from Elenex. I think I owe you a couple of quid. Well, I paid the couple of quid actually. We'll straight on that hopefully. And then the next day, I wanted a really big screen. So the middle day, we went on the day of the election, everybody had voted. I drove to First Primary in Birmingham, and this is what happened. I actually slept in the car because my Airbnb people weren't awake. And this is what I mean by teaching our kids not to fear failure. Because if I can't fear failure, and if I demonstrate it, then what good lesson, hopefully, that is for our kids, whatever. So we got some Stormzy involved. We thought, let's try and have a steal onto Stormzy. Anthony Dauphin was there for Project Standing Ovation, who is off the scale inspirational. This is the bloke turning up with his van, with a big video screen on all sides, believe it or not. There's a video on the front, the back, and the sides. Because I want to send a message to our government that your children matter. That our communities matter. We've had an election. People think one thing, they think another, but we are one country, we're one family, we are one community. Good old Stormzy. I'm going to keep talking over the music so it doesn't trip me out on
I had the idea of getting a big screen to come here and celebrate 2 days ago, yesterday and the day after. And I did a thing called a crowdfunder. I said to lots of people, can you give me some money? I only gave myself 24 hours and they said, you'll never do it. And guess how many people gave me money? 14. I got 400 quid. I did a hashtag, #EpicFail19. I failed, I'm a failure. And I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do it again. So I emailed loads of people and said, look, you give me £1. And last night, I got 600 quid. And I found a firm that said, bring me a screen. And then I realised that today's a very special day. Today is a day that this man's album comes out. Stormzy has got his portrait in the National Portrait Gallery at the moment. That's a young man off an estate like this, whose art is an inspiration for us all. Let's teach our children not to fear failure. Let's teach our children to make this world a better place. Let's teach our children to not hate, to be together, to be one part of one community. I'm now going to fire this rocket for all of you, for all your children, and for all your futures.
So that's how we rolled last year in first primary in Birmingham there. And this year we aimed high. We did the Aim High Festival. As I said, we built the cardboard Mars-based one. We built the cardboard rocket. We had this incredible guy here, Will, show us how to build it. He's a cardboard modeler. And all these videos are on our website to teach the kids how to make a cardboard island with a professional cardboard model maker. He then made the cardboard rocket and showed them how to make that really, really quickly. This is a bit speeded up. I'm going to look. Go on, speed it up. Go on, there we go. Blah, 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 blah. So that's making the rocket nice and quickly. So that's what this is all about. We are teaching our kids not to fear failure. We're teaching our kids to aim high, higher than high, because we're here for them. We're supporting our schools. I really hope you'll be part of hashtag #OurXmas1. Just shoot a little video, even just 3 lines, email it into yourturn@steamco.org.uk. Everything's on the website. Thanks so much for checking this out. Really appreciate it. I'm now going to leave you with the rocket launch from first primary yesterday. David Shekchaft, an amazing leader. He's already sent in a couple of dozen video clips. We've had them from Prince of Wales School down there in Dorset. We've had emails from Preston. We've had emails from Leeds. We need emails from you. We want as many people to get involved so that Monday we can get the single uploaded to the internet and start selling it and see if we can't raise some money for the Trussell Trust and raise some awareness for these issues about what's going on in our country and in our schools, and show some solidarity with our brave school leaders, their team, and everybody working in our schools and in our school communities. We've got your back. Thanks so much for checking this out. Make a wish for everybody and all our futures. A rocket inspired by and devoted and dedicated to Sir Ken Robinson, who inspired me. Let's get ready for the countdown. 30 seconds.
Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
25. Get ready to start counting from 20.
20 seconds.
20, 19, 18, come on, 17, come on, 12, 11, come on, 10, 9.
Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Come on, you can stand up. Clap and cheer. This rocket is to inspire you. It's to inspire all your futures. Your parents are here for you. Your school is here for you. Your country is here for you. Everybody stand up. Come on, make like a rocket. Let's all stand up. You can do whatever you want with your arms. You can pretend you're a rocket. You can wave them. Whatever you want to do. I've got a rocket and I'm going to use it. Thank you so much for having us today, everybody. The 3 greatest gifts: time, stories, and art. It's all about aiming high with your skills, with your support of your parents, the support of your communities, and the support of absolutely everybody. Thank you all so much. Lovely messages here from everybody. Who's that one from? Joanna Nevins, thank you very much. Louise Lambert says, well done, Braid. Fantastic. We're going to send some sheets home with all the information. Oh, I better watch it. This rocket's going to get me. Better duck. Lots of lovely messages. Thank you so much. Joanna Nevins says, you make me proud, Cheyenne. Oh, that's a lovely message there. Judex.